Structurally, the state and strategy design patterns are extremely similar. So if you think about their main way of enabling extension, both use inheritance. The strategy design pattern uses the strategy interface, which encapsulates an algorithm, which you can extend by adding new implementations for new algorithms. The state pattern uses the state interface to capture states. So if you want to add a new state to your system, you just implement this interface and you can add more states. They both isolate the clients also from these future changes, right? So if you add a new strategy, the context doesn't change within the strategy design pattern, nor does it change within the state design pattern if you add a new state. At the same time, though, their intents are entirely different. So the state design pattern is all about enabling the states within the system to dynamically change at runtime. So we can transition from state 1 to state 2, back to state 1 to state 2, all as the program is running. And that's using this context reference, this context field, to call set state, right? So this is really about enabling dynamic state change. In contrast, though, the strategy design pattern isn't about enabling that kind of dynamic change. The algorithm is set at the beginning of execution, and it is used throughout the execution of the system. And in this way, we really want to be able to take a step back and not get too hung up on the overall structure of these patterns, but to remember what their intents are. Because it is the intent that really drives us at the kinds of design problems that they're trying to solve. So by thinking about the problem that you have, you can help to reason about whether or not a state makes more sense because you need more transitions, or a strategy pattern makes more sense because you know you'll end up using the same strategy throughout an execution. Right? So it really forces you to take that step back and think objectively about what you're trying to add within your system.